Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Veronica and today we are continuing playing with my legacy challenge. So here we are with my top family and we are going to communicate with our cats. Some of us are gonna study a lot because they'll need to go to university. Somebody's woohooing upstairs and yep, on this new bed from the Lost Truck. Not so new already, but for me it's new in the last pack. And I think that our spellcaster is gonna go around today and she's gonna look a lot for Morcabus because we need him to be able to get the potion of immortality. This one. And we have everything except for Morcabus. So we'll need to go and look for him. And to do that, we will need to go around and search for these like tiny dirt piles we've got in the game. Some of these like rocks we've got to. So I think maybe Jenny's gonna start and do something like that already because like what else am I gonna do? And by the way, we have new building in the neighborhood, and if you did not see the spill build of this whole building, you're welcome to check on my channel, the last build before this video, so it's not that far off. And maybe I'm gonna link it up here if I don't forget about it, but I hope I won't. So, alright, Jenny's gonna go around, she's gonna look for all of the stuff she needs because we need Markabus. I want Markabus. I want her to be immortal. I want her to live forever. Like, that's my goal. Unless neighborhood stories are gonna take her, but who knows? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Neighborhood story is a little bit weird, so I cannot tell how that works. And we have a lot of frogs in this neighborhood. Right when I don't need them all that much. But anyway, I think Jenny doesn't have work today. She has in 12 hours, but that's a while, so we don't need to worry about that. And everybody else, I think, oh, Jenny is a virtuoso now, so she is literally good in spellcasting. But I'm gonna give her everything for potions, maybe some of these ingredients stuff. So we're gonna go and harvest a lot in the magical realm. I think. Why are you showering in your kid's bathroom? You have your own, Justin. You have your own. And by the way, I might a little bit later take some time and maybe redo this house a little bit, like some tiny details, like maybe I can buy us some more expensive appliances in some spots. Maybe I can buy us more expensive beds because we kind of can afford it right now. Or maybe I can just get us a little bit more expensive plumbing and get on with that. And my cowplant is hungry. Who's gonna feed a cowplant? You will. You're doing nothing. You can do that. And then maybe you will use a fire toilet. Yes, two literal death threats in one hour long time period. How are you doing, Demon? Doing good? Maybe you can go upstairs and you can shower because you've got school quite soon. As for you, yes, you're going to use the toilet. That's perfect. And I'm gonna stay home because it's Friday and Genevieve needs to do her homework. Of course, she's not gonna go to school till Monday, but I kind of want to spend a weekend doing something else, not worrying about her homework. And by the way, we've got a new table out here. Oh, you don't like the stereo? Alright, I can sell that. Not a problem. Some toys in here instead of that. And maybe, yes, you're showering, that's good. You can talk to Snow because Snow needs some time with her. And as for you, do we have thermostat set on? Let's go and set the thermostat warmer because it's kind of freezing outside and we have our thermostat set off. That's not how it's done. And Justin, I think you might go and help me with cleaning up all of this mess we've got around here. And then you're gonna take a shower because you're dirty, Justin. You are. And he's gonna become an elder in several days. In 9. That's quite a while yet. And I hope he will be able to max out his career, but he's still level 8. That's not so good. And by the way, I've made some adjustments somewhere around the house. Like you see now, we have our wedding photo from our first wedding with our wife now up here. And also we have some different arrangements around here. I just decided to leave some more empty space so I can maybe take a little bit more photos later. I think Jenny should probably go and scrap this painting because anyway, he's not doing anything. And as for you, you have school in 10 minutes, as I remember. I hope I remember that right. Yes, I do. Everybody's gonna go alone, and my neighborhood action plans is full. Not surprised. I kinda was living here for a while now. My cats are running around, and my bot has died again. Alright, Genevieve, we will need to fix that. And Camilla and Damon are off to school. Camilla is grade B student, she's not gonna get grade A, and I got a werewolf transformed in the background. Don't do that, that's scary. But okay, as you're doing nothing, you can harvest it all. You can sell some of the stuff, that's okay. Maybe you can communicate with the cat too, because like that's fun to do, you know? And we are not doing that enough, so we might do that sometimes. And we can hug our cat because that's how we need to spend some time with her as well. And as you have pooped now, I think I'm gonna play with the laser pointer with you too. So that's what we are gonna do for today. Alright, so retake the test with no phone. That's what we are gonna do. And as for you, as for your stuff, Justin, I think you should probably sit down here and work on some more programming today. So please let's go and hack. Hologram, alright. Performance loss small. Not a problem. You're a grade A student anyway, so your performance loss will not affect your grade. And I think you should clean up. Jenny, please help me. Don't glitch out like that, that's scary. I have a service out here, so we don't need that. And we need to clean the lane because we do not want to fire. And we also can take care of laundry because what else can I do? Oh, you've cleaned the lane. Thank you. 55 simoleons for just going around doing some stuff, and you didn't even clean a plate. I love this game. How you hire people to do stuff and they don't even do that properly. I think it works the same way in real life though, so that's fine. We can harvest some apples, even though it's snowing. And we might need to go and feed our copland again, and some of our fish too. I hope this fish doesn't die when it's snowing outside, but it might. I think all we've got from our going around and looking for the collectibles was just getting some fossils and frogs, and that's not exactly what I wanted, so fine, whatever. Why are you angry? Fear of unfulfilled dreams. Alright, you might want to listen to some S-pop music and you want to make something of excellent quality. You're gonna make classical painting. I think you can manage making it an excellent quality. That shouldn't be a problem for you. You're kind of good with painting stuff. Alright, somebody left something in my pressure cooker and now it is spoiled. And Genevieve, you're feeling terrible. Or not in the pressure cooker. It's getting glitched so much. Like it shows me that something is spoiled in there, but there is nothing that could have been spoiled out there. It's not the first time I noticed that, and that's annoying. That's very annoying. I think Genevieve won't be able to finish this homework you're doing right now, so I think probably a little bit later you will just go and take care of some of your needs and you're gonna sleep because there is no need for you to be worried about at all. And I think this scout board I can just, I don't know, sell that because anyway, Genevieve is not a scout anymore. And now this wall is very, very empty. I will need to think of something to place out there. But maybe I should probably build a new and bigger house for this family because we've been living in here for a while now. And I know that we did not live in here for a while with it being fully built, but we've been living in here for a while still. And now we have quite a lot of sims, and I think that we kind of have outgrown ourselves, and we do not have all that much necessary space we do need right now because, like, Genevieve needs to do her school project. Where am I gonna put that? Outside. We don't live in Mesa Springs. The weather sucks here in Eucharist, so that's gonna be a disaster if I do it like that. So I do not want to do it like that, but I might have to. So I don't know. As for you, you did not finish paint. You might go and do that. And then you can go and wash. Okay, you're too angry to paint. Whatever. How are you gonna make something of excellent quality if you don't want to paint? Painting is the only thing you can do. It's your literally only skill. Maybe I'm gonna go to this shops area and do something out here. Let's go do that. So we're gonna go everywhere. And there is nothing out here. And there is nothing out here. Damon aced his exams, and Camilla got below average grade. I'm sorry, Camilla. I'm sorry. And are you gonna sell stuff or not? You can nap for a little while. Why don't we? And Jenny's got work in an hour, and we cannot collect anything because there is no vendor in the store. Are you gonna go and do something? Apparently not. Alright. That means that Jen is gonna go to work now. And that means that it's Justin who we are gonna play with now. And maybe what Justin's gonna do is sleep. And I don't know if I'm the only one who has noticed that sometimes it seems like play some sort of like weird sound somewhere in the background, which you did not make. Like, you know, sometimes you can get a sound of a coffee maker even if you don't have one, like somewhere by the end of the loading screen. That is weird. That shouldn't work like that. Take a shower. That's fine. And you're gonna continue making these grilled fruits. And oh, for a moment I thought that Genevieve has a soccer game, but then I remembered that she's not like into fitness. And Damon now has a people person lifestyle. Alright, it's not exactly what I planned for you, Damon, but you do you. That's fine. And it's weekend now, so Justin, you can nap. You can sleep normally. Don't nap. And it's weekend now, so we kind of have an option to go somewhere out with the whole family again and hang out. It's not so often I do something like that. Like with the whole family, of course, I try to do that sometimes. Oh, we can buy the most expensive bathtub in the game. I can do that even. Seems kind of feel good when they do that, so why don't I? Should be fun. And we can get a good shower. I told you that I wanted to switch some of the appliances, and that's me doing that. And as for this shower area, I think I can literally do the same. I'm not gonna switch the toilets because these are my most favorite toilets in the game, so I'm not gonna switch them. And this tub's gonna wait. And Justin's sleeping and Damon likes pranks. Alright, whatever. You can like whatever, and you can watch TV while you're sitting out here. How are you feeling, Camila? Feeling well? Maybe you can do your homework. That's fine. Didn't you finish making those fruits? You did not, of course. That means that you can finish that. That's fine. Stop talking to your brother, please, and do something I've asked you to do. And you can clean up after yourself. Don't leave the plate on the floor. That's rude, Damon. That is just rude. And I think that as for today, we are kind of gonna try and prepare for the next week right away. And I think that most of these episodes actually what that's gonna be. Like we are gonna prepare for the next week. I think that Genevieve has finished all of her homework and she's got a lot. And now I do need to think where I should stick that board for her making school project. I think that somewhere up here in her room is gonna be good. So let's go and capture some of the information. I think after that you will be able to go and sleep. That's gonna be fine. I know that your fun is extremely low, but you will go out and hang out somewhere a little bit later. Just not tonight. You've got to do most of your homework today. Because this way you will have much more time throughout the week, and that's gonna be much easier for you in the long term. You're sleeping, you're feeling fine, you're capturing the information, then you're gonna go sleep. That's gonna be fine too. Jenny is working hard, and as for Justin, he's sleeping well. And then I think he's gonna go and take care of some of his needs, and maybe I'm gonna ask him to cook some sort of breakfast for us all, for the whole family. And breakfast menu is very glitched, and I have noted that it is glitched only when you have quite a lot of packs. It's not as glitch if you are playing base game only. Justin could make some grilled cheese. That sounds like, I don't know, the most typical dad breakfast on Sunday morning or Saturday morning. That's what I'm imagining it could be like. Genevieve is sleeping now, and oh, Jenny got a promotion. Good job, Jenny. How much are you gonna get now? 13 simoleons per hour. Oh, of course, that is not really good, but that's fine. And you've got mischief level enough. And mental fog. Are you serious? You've got mental fog. Alright, sleep. Why did you wake up? Alright, because you needed to use the bathroom. That's fine. And night on the town was awful. Of course, it was awful. I forgot about that. And somebody. Oh, my cowplan is not hungry. Of course, I was waiting for it to be hungry by now, but it's not, so that's fine. And I have just noticed that my planters are not evenly spread. Some of you, I don't know, could have yelled at me already through the screen about that, and I did not hear. I'm sorry. I think now it's better. Genevieve, I'm sorry. You will need to work on some more of your skills again. Then you're probably gonna use the same toilet you're repairing right now. Like, check if it works properly. Good job, Genevieve. Now use that. And then you will probably go and continue sleeping because you're feeling awful. And as for you, you're gonna clean everything up we got out here, and I'm gonna remove that food you have cooked right now so that it doesn't bother anybody out here. And then take care of the laundry. Thank you, Justin. And after that, you'd not have. Oh, you have work today. That is good. That means that you can go and maybe watch some TV. That should be fine for you. Like, you don't need to be doing something all the time. Maybe you can communicate with the cat actually. So please go and hug her. Hug the snow. Sounds fun though. Get to know her too, maybe. Maybe play with the laser pointer, and then you will need to go and feed the cow plant because I don't want my cow plant to die. Because that happens. That happened twice in here actually, and I did not like that exactly. And then I think, yep, you're gonna help me, Jenny. So please clean the sink, take care of your needs, and then you will probably go and eat something. You will watch some TV. That should be fun too. And as for Genevieve, yep, she's sleeping. As for you, Damon, yep, you're feeling fine. Maybe you can do your homework. Where did you leave that? I think you had that. Yes, of course, it's in your computer, as usual. Seem to do that all the time. That's so annoying. Literally hate that by now because it's been a while of me playing The Sims and I hate it by now because, as I've said, it's been a while. What are you doing here? Okay, you decided to eat the cake autonomously. Literally, your father was coming over here to feed the cow plant, and you decided to do it with yourself. Alright, whatever. And by the way, I kind of thought that I might give the slot some traits, because it's been a while. We might need something like that. So, why don't we get great soil? I think we might also get this geothermal one, and I was thinking about making this house homey, so we have a little bit easier time taking care of some of the stuff. Now you feel extremely uncomfortable, so please go take a shower. Then you might go and grab something to eat for yourself, and it's start of term on Saturday, of course. Luckily, we don't have classes on Saturday, so that's fine. And as for you, Genevieve, I think probably you. Oh, that's not exactly what I wanted to do. All right, Jenny, are you eating? I think you were supposed to be eating. Okay, the food got spoiled. Get leftovers and eat something, please. Or maybe cook something too. Or you can cast a spell and make something. You're a spellcaster, you can do that. So now everybody please eat fish and chips. And Damon, Justin. Oh my god, you look too much alike. I think you can go and swim some laps. That should be fine. Fine thing to do before work. Like, why don't we? We have geothermal trait now, so my Sims will not die out here from freezing to death now when they are swimming in the winter. So that's safe. At least something is. And as for you, yep, you're gonna watch some TV. Nobody manages to finish their meal because it gets spoiled too fast. So please go and grab something too. And Damon, did you finish your homework? Yes, you did. You might do extra credit homework, that's fine too. And as for you, alright, you got poisoned. Are you a vegetarian? No, you're not. Child of the ocean. I think she might not like to eat fish because she's a child of the ocean, but I might be wrong. You can brush your cat, you can maybe calm her down. Looks afraid of something. Alright, calm her down. That's gonna be fine. And where is my other cat? Alright, sleeping around somewhere. That's fine. Damon, you've left your homework again. Oh, that's not your homework. Camilla, you've left your homework. And you're comfortable enough to do that. That's fine. It's your fault that you were eaten by Copland. That's what you have decided to do. And Justin is left for work now. So that is good too. I think now I might ask Jenny to go for a second round for the collectibles because we are desperate for something. And we got a capsule. That's gonna be a miracle if I'm gonna get Morcabus from the first try. Of course not. And I think I'm gonna remove all of the fossils I've got because I don't think that I need them all that much. And as for Jenny, mental fog, isn't it? And you're sick too. 7 hours. Alright, that's a long time for mental fog. Let it slide. And she needs to exercise some of the creative skills, so she might as well just go and paint. That should be fine too. Shouldn't that? And as for Genevieve, didn't you watch TV as I would ask you to? And you guys, please, do your homework. Don't leave it like that. And don't leave the toilet unflushed. That's rude too. And all right, I think Genevieve, you're gonna take care of the toilet, and then you'll probably go and refine and organize something in here. And as for you, you should probably go and repair the sink upstairs because that needs to be done too. And as for the cats, go and communicate with this one, please. Pet her, offer the friendship. We need to talk to her too because Coco is lonely and she needs attention. And it's really easy to have a spellcaster in The Sims. Like, it literally makes the game much easier because you can make the food, you can clean the stuff, you can repair the stuff, you can even repair something that is burnt to dust. You can do that. That's so easy. And I think, Jenny, what if we go to the magical realm again? Can you do that already? No, you cannot. It means that we are gonna go the manually through the Glimmer Rock. And of course, right when I decided to ask you to go somewhere, you decided to cook something. And by the way, we can check the collectibles out here in this world because there are some too. That is a good world for collectibles. As I remember, it's one of the earlier games ones, so you can literally go for like a full circle around the neighborhood and grab some good collectibles. So we can do that too. Of course, Jenny is gonna get all so miserable, but I'm sorry, Jenny. I think you want that Morcabus. No one led at me, so let's go around with me and try and find him. I just want to believe that once I'm gonna either find him or buy him, and that should be fine. And that's actually any of these options is fine by me. And now I'm gonna go through this tiny little pathway where we start having some weird mushrooms, and maybe it's hinting something. And yes, of course, travel to the magic realm. At least she can do that fast because she's a spellcaster. And let us go and enter the portal. I hope that those vendors are gonna work today because they don't quite often. And that actually happened to be of late because before I don't remember them being so glitchy and now they kinda are, and that's annoying. I don't like the glitches that do make the game more difficult, and this is one of them. Let's go, they all work. Lucky you. And Justin is not promoted again. Justin, you were so close, and you're not in the same time. And by the way, we got an angelfish in here. Maybe I should buy it in case we will want to make an ambrosia somewhere later. Of course, we don't have a death flower in there, but we have angelfish. That's fine too. And actually, coming over here and opening these capsules when I bought for Jenny this trade is kind of a good idea because if you do it like that, then you get more collectibles. So like now from just one capsule, I got two simis. Of course, none of them was Morcabus, but nonetheless, still useful to know. And Genevieve is taking college all serious, like she's even dressed up in her bedroom to do the homework. I'm kind of not surprised. She used to be quite of like, I don't know, almost a perfectionist. Of course, like not a complete perfectionist, but almost one. And you might clean after yourself too, you know? That's rude to leave the plates down on the floor like that. And you can pet and hug your cats, and you can also clean out some of the spoiled food we've got. And I think that as for you, Camilla, I absolutely. Oh, I think I know what you are gonna do. And by the way, I want to check how much is that kelp. You can actually buy one already. I think that Camilla is gonna be a mermaid and she is gonna move to the island living world. That should be something fun. Like we can have our family members being parts of different cults. That should be fun. And Genevieve managed to finish her presentation, so that's good. It means that now she should probably go and maybe we can try and apply for some more scholarships because maybe we can get something new. And we need to start writing a term paper. I'm gonna skip prom. Everybody's gonna skip prom today. And work for Jenny is gonna start in an hour, and she's dazed still. I think if she's gonna go for a quick jog, that's gonna be fixed. And it was, yes. And alright, Patchy's got a sentiment with Damon and Camilla, Genevieve. Maybe you should probably sit over here and maybe start writing a term paper for your. Don't no sit. At least start, please. I'm gonna be really thankful for that. And then you should probably take medicine because you show some signs of being sick now. What are you weeding out here? There are no plants. My fish? That's my fish. Don't weed it for me. Oh, did you eat the kelp? Let us go and try and swim in the pool we've got. Is that gonna work? I'm just wondering. No, it's not. Yes, it did. Yes, and we've got a mermaid now. All right, I'm gonna dress you up quickly. I need to change your swimwear because that looked. I don't know how to say that nicely. I remember us having this kind of hair in Discovery University, and I like this hair. But now, as for the color of her tail, as I remember, she likes green, gray. She doesn't like blue, black, and purple. All right. So, as she likes green, I can give her green tail. But I was also thinking for some dark blue for her because I think that it's gonna look a little bit better on her. And now I think as she likes gray, she might kind of pull this kind of tail off. That's gonna be fine. And as for the top, I think she might wear. I used to like these kind of like tops for the mermaids too. They look fun for me. So I think that's what she's gonna have. Like something like that. Of course, it looks a little bit weird as she's a teen, so we are gonna mostly see her like that. That's what she's got now. So now we have a mermaid in the household. Isn't it fun? I think that she should be. So now maybe you can swim some laps out here. You're gonna be the only one who's gonna love swimming around in here. Like you see, she likes it already, so that's fun. But now the only little problem is that she's got a hydration need instead of hygiene. So when she's gonna work out, it's gonna be a little bit weird. But anyway, that shouldn't be a problem for me. And as for you, why don't you go and punch the bag? It should be fun for you. As for you, yep, a little bit later you're gonna sleep, so that's kind of subtle for you. And as for you, you are failing with maxing out your career. You're very close. But why are you failing, Justin? Why are you failing? I think you should probably hack for a little while because what else can you do? And maybe Jenny's gonna work hard. Of course, she's not gonna get promoted today because she's quite far off from that. Alright, Genevieve has finished a draft of the term paper. She can continue to edit that or turn it as it is. Alright, you will not turn it as it is. You're gonna sleep now and you're gonna edit it tomorrow. Like, you have time, that's fine. I think as Jenny is gonna come back home, she's gonna go and sleep. As for Genevieve, sleeping. As for you, after you punch the back, you're gonna go and sleep too, because that's what all of you guys do today. And as for you, yes, you're going to sleep yourself. Good job, good job. And isn't it kind of fun? Like Jenny and Justin are on the outside. Maybe they were good people, but now Jenny, she's in a criminal career, and Justin is hacking for fun. They don't look like that much of good people anymore. At least not for me. That's fine. That's what we've got. So, okay. You finished hacking that, and you actually have completed everything you did need to do for your work, so you can as well go and sleep. Like, no need to continue hacking now. Just go and sleep. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Justin. Okay. You should probably go and sleep. That's fine already. And as for you, you can pet, you can hug, you can also lecture about scratching, lecture about waking up. And Jenny, you don't get good money at your work. And I think now we kind of have settled most of the stuff for ourselves for today. Like, we almost finished all of the preparations for Genevieve's college day. I think I should probably make this episode on the shorter side and cut it right here. So probably thank you for watching, and if you like videos like that, you might subscribe to my channel, and I think that this should be a goodbye. So bye guys.